What's going on YouTube? Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Unfiltered Reactions, where I, your host Andre, rant, react, and mildly regret it later. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Your support is highly and truly appreciated. Now without further ado, let's get to the content.
Let's go!
The Sassy Man Apocalypse.
What?
Are we in the Sassy Man Apocalypse?
Huh?
Let's get in.
So you mean to tell me I gotta pay all my bills, pay all her bills, make her happy, go to work, still give her all the attention in the world, and I just get some pussy? Deal off, I don't want it. It ain't worth it.
He ain't lying.
That is one way of looking at it, because considering what this man just said, if that's all you get, then it probably isn't a good deal.
Are you serious?
But I'm sure there is not plenty, but there are women out there that can add value to a man's life other than just some pussy. But these women are very rare and hard to find. But they are out there. Most of those women that can truly add value to a man's life other than some pussy, those women tend to not stay outside much long. They get wifed up really quickly.
He ain't lying.
You guys let me know down in the comment section what you think about this.
Ooh, so this one's a doozy. I saw a video where a creator was talking about, hold up, wait, I gotta chase you just to pay your bills?
You saw that too?
And I went down a rabbit hole with this one, and so it's being linked with the sassy man pandemic, but also the mass awakening of men. So you know what I had to do? I had to ask ChatGPT, what's really going on with this whole trend of, hold up, wait, I gotta chase you to pay your bills?
What did it say?
Let's break this trend down clearly and sharply, because what you're touching on is way bigger than just viral TikTok drama.
What do you mean by that?
This debate taps into generational shifts, gender roles, dating economics, and the rise of a whole new male consciousness.
Okay.
Part 1, the Sassy Men Pandemic, aka the Resistance. Over the past couple of years, women online started calling out what they dubbed the Sassy Men Pandemic.
Okay.
What does that mean? It's basically men asking, what do you bring to the table? Not wanting to pay for everything on the first date, saying I'm the prize too, opting for emotional boundaries and soft life vibes.
So that's what modern women mean when they call a man sassy.
Women felt like roles were flipping, that men were becoming too feminine in their attitude, less traditionally masculine, and not as eager to chase, protect, or provide. The response? Sassiness. But here's where it flips. The mass awakening of men. A lot of men, especially millennials and Gen Z, started realizing, wait, I'm expected to chase, provide, emotionally support, and financially fund a woman. In exchange for what exactly? Access?
That just makes no fucking sense.
This question triggered something deeper. We're seeing a mass male awakening, not in a red pill toxic way, but in a reflective way.
Okay.
Men are questioning, why is my masculinity only validated if I spend money? Why do I have to prove my worth just to be seen as lovable? If I am a provider, does anyone actually care about my needs? This isn't about being broke or lazy. It's about value systems. A shift. The cultural shift at play. There are 3 overlapping movements driving this.
Okay.
1, financial reality. Most men today don't have the same earning power as their fathers. The economy changed.
Yeah.
Women are more educated and financially independent. So why are 1950s expectations still on men?
That's a very good point.
2, emotional awakening. Men are finally giving themselves permission to want peace, partnership, softness, and not just performance-based love. They're redefining masculinity on their own terms.
I like that term, redefining masculinity in their own terms, in the men's own terms, not redefining masculinity in the women's terms. This is interesting. Interesting food of thought. Food for thought.
3, pushback to performative dating. Some men are realizing they were only chasing because they were taught to, not because it served them emotionally, spiritually, or financially. And now they're opting out. Final thought. So what happens now? This debate isn't really about paying bills. It's about fairness, emotional labor, evolving gender roles, and how love is defined. And truthfully, we're watching the old playbook get thrown out in real time. Some people will call it sass, others call it self-awareness.
Is men awakening sassy behavior? Please let me know down in the comment section what you think about this conversation. Very interesting one.
My favorite thing to say is that we're in a sassy man apocalypse.
Okay.
I was having a conversation with a guy today and we were talking about the sassy man apocalypse. He brought it up and he was like, women love to say that we're in a sassy man apocalypse. And I'm like, because we literally are. These men have attitudes. A lot of them are walking around like they're the prize. He raised a few points to which I will say two things. If I am the prize and I choose my man and my man chooses me, he is also the prize.
Go on.
I'm also winning. We're both winning. If I pick him, the man that I choose, he's gonna be the prize in the sense that he's the man that I want. He's the provider. He's my protector. He makes me feel secure. He makes me feel safe. He's all these things that I want in a guy. That also makes him the prize. Don't get me wrong. I'm also the prize and I'm providing whatever it is that he wants. I think it's important that we remember that relationships are two-way streets. And just as much as you expect from somebody else, you have to be just as good of a partner to that person.
You have a point.
I think that we lose that in translation a lot when we were speaking about like female empowerment and everything like that. I'm really fucking greasy. I don't know what. Me and my friend both agreed on the fact that women are really out of their feminine now. And that's because we've been forced to be. We kind of put ourselves in the same playing field as men in the sense where like we want to be just as successful. We want to make just as much money. We're more than just a pretty face. We are independent. Unfortunately, it's put a lot of us in our masculine for just day to day, not even just business things, just in our relationships too. We approach dating in our masculine.
She's right.
We've become less soft. And I've seen that to be true for myself. I have to constantly remind myself to be in my feminine and to almost be a little bit submissive. To release control and to trust somebody and to be more vulnerable and open. That is definitely not easy, especially today where we have a lot of hyper masculine men, a lot of men who are triggering us. We are also triggering a lot of men by being like too like in their face. We're not taking shit from any men because we approach dating sometimes in our masculine and then you have a guy who's already in his masculine. We have two masculines in a heterosexual situation happening. Now we're like butting heads with each other because the females in the masculine, the males in the masculine, maybe even in a hyper masculine. And then he's like, shit, well, what do I do? Should I flip into my feminine? And now he's sassy. So I think as important as it is to remember that guys should be putting us in our feminine, we also need to allow the space for men to be in their masculine. Dating is so crazy now. Dating is so hard now.
Well, I think I agree with this woman.
For the most part.
I think she has done her best by trying the most to be logical. Because yeah, relationships are a two-way street. It's not one person giving all the time. No, it has to be reciprocated. If one person is giving, the other person is receiving.
And vice versa.
Let's face it, guys. Unrequited love isn't love. Everyone wants to be appreciated.
He ain't lying.
If someone is giving something, he or she wants to feel appreciated, that what I've given has been appreciated, not just taken for granted, you know? But she's right. You guys let me know down in the comment section what you think about that.
How has it shifted? What have you seen?
The shift in men, I feel, is though, especially like 20 years ago, men do not feel responsible for caring for a woman.
What do you mean by that?
It's almost like the women are responsible for the men. It's going against the natural order of things because women now are higher earning. In the 90s, early 2000s, men, it seemed like it made them feel like a man. It made them feel good to take care of a woman. Even if you are, making money, it was just like, man, I got this boss chick. I done bought her this and that. He was proud. Fast forward to now, those men feel like, why would I do that for you? What are you bringing to the table?
I'm gonna ask you a question about that. Do you think that's their mama fault or their daddy? Those young men, if you had to pick, I know we don't know. Do you think their mamas made them like that or their daddies, or what do you think?
That your parents have nothing to do with the adult that you decided to be.
She answered that question perfectly.
Perfect.
Okay, and that's a lot of the women and that follow me. They always talk about the mamas, talk about and try to blame the parents. If that was the case, my father was a drug addict. My mother enabled his habits. So if we want to talk about parents and blaming them, I should be way worse off than I am. But I'm not.
So we all have a choice.
Absolutely.
So you're saying since we have choices, I think why do you think that the men now have shifted to that asking women what they bring to the table? What caused that?
I'll be honest with you, a lot of women don't want to take accountability for what they've created. because there now it's just the ratio of having more women to men. But the women, you can have one woman that's gonna stand on business and not tolerate it, but you'll have 10 more that will.
That's true.
So the desperation of women, especially women making a lot of money, women who are high earning women, they don't really have a lot to pick from, choose from. And then a lot of times those high earning women are in their masculine energy.
She's right, and as we have seen in the previous videos, this is kind of a generational shift. The generation that was in the 90s isn't the same as one that is in these years, in the 20s.
You're goddamn right.
The men in the 90s, as she said, were proud of taking care of a woman. The women back then probably weren't as masculine as they are currently. As women shifted towards masculinity, towards being more masculine, the men started questioning that, what do you bring to the table? But I think a truly feminine woman attracts a masculine man.
You got that right.
The economic conditions of the 90s aren't the same as the current economic conditions.
Agreed.
Right now, the economy is unfavorable to the men that want to take care of their women. I'm not saying it's impossible. All I'm saying is the economy right now isn't too favorable to allow a man to fully take care of a woman financially. Do let me know if you have a different opinion than this. Let me know down in the comments.
I am sick and tired of sassy men.
What do you mean by that?
The "it's the way you act" guy is truly the worst thing that's ever happened to us, because now men think that that's peak comedy. They think that is what we're attracted to.
We do not care.
They think that is what we want. It is not. It is so fucking annoying, because since when do we live in a society where men are just as emotional as girls are?
I beg your pardon?
That's some bullshit.
Why are you blocking me mid-conversation?
So that's what this is all about.
Ma'am, you are dealing with a man and probably arguing with him, and he decided to block you, and now you think that is sassy.
Stop it. Get some help.
Babe,
Yeah.
is your sister still gay, or is she bi, or is she straight, or what?
Babe, what are you talking about?
Well, I don't know. I've seen her with girls and I've seen her with guys, so I don't know.
She just broke up with her girlfriend. That should give you your answer.
Yeah, she's still kind of sad about that, huh?
Well, yeah, she's devastated. Why?
Well, because the FDA just approved new medication for lesbians with depression.
Don't. Just don't.
It's called Tricoxagen.
I never saw that one coming. Try cocks again. Try cocks again.
Oh!
I'm gonna use that in a conversation someday. I'm definitely using that.
What about me being very disappointed in black men choosing other races, such as Spanish, white, and Arabic, whatever.
And you have a right to feel that way. But when you guys also say that y'all have the presence of a resting bitch face and expecting that man to kiss your ass to get to know you, it's a problem for me.
Because my rested bitch face is sexy.
Stop the cap.
That's
It's
how
not.
I feel.
It's not.
a sexy.
It's disgusting.
Okay, so what about
That's
a
what you
Spanish?
think. That's your ego.
That's what no.
Bullshit.
That's some bullshit.
It's not ego. We don't like resting bitch faces.
All right, wait.
Me?
No men think
It's
that's
me.
sexy.
All right, so
I'm just saying, you can be more approachable. I'm not here to harm you. I'm not here to disrespect you.
why?
See, this is the problem right here. Look, why? Look, you just proving my
No,
point.
I'm saying.
The fact that she asked him why. The man said, I'm not here to harm you, I'm not here to hurt you. And she's saying why. She's probably used to being in toxic relationships. She's probably used to being abused. That's why she's asking why. Like, I'm not here to hurt you. Why?
Get some help.
Seriously, get some help.
Why do men have two heads but don't use either one?
Same reason y'all women got 4 lips and can't keep them closed.
What did he say?
Yo! That was... Look at her face! Oh man. Let me know down in the comment section what you think of this.
Sir, did you know hot dogs aren't good for your health?
You know the difference between this hot dog and your opinion?
What?
The hot dog I actually asked for.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
Let's watch that again.
Sir, did you know hot dogs aren't good for your health?
You know the difference between this hot dog and your opinion?
What?
The hot dog I actually asked for.
Boom, roasted.
In other words, the man told her to politely fuck off. You guys, let me know what kind of answer you would have given this lady if you are in that particular position.
You're incapable of being happy?
Why do you say that?
Because women with curly hair buy a straighter. Women with straight hair buy a curler. Women with dark hair dye it blonde. Women with blonde hair dye it dark. Women with big boobs, they get a breast reduction. Women with small boobs, they get implants. I mean, you can't make that species happy. If they're light skinned, they want to get darker. There is no making them happy. They got eyebrows. They shave them off and draw new ones on. There is no making that species happy. When the Almighty created woman, He created a weird animal.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
So there you have it, folks. That's all I had for you today. Please don't forget to leave a like and a comment. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Your support is highly and truly appreciated. Thank you for making it far into this video. Please take care of yourselves. And until I see you next time.
Peace out.